Hello travelers and welcome to a new video. We're still in the Owl Mountains and we are heading up to a castle now, and it is Castle Grodno, and we have a beautiful scenic route on the way.
Yes, so technically we are at the edge of Owl Mountains and Zagórze Mountains. We are indeed going up the slope to the top of the mountain to see a castle that is located there, Castle Grodno.
Ooh.
And we'll talk more about the castle when we get there. In the meantime, we are enjoying a beautiful summer Polish forest.
Yeah, take a look at this. Got a fallen tree here, but just beautiful. We are on a blue trail. There's the mark. But look at the beautiful nature. Zamek Grodno. Thank you. So Dominic says there's a restaurant here as well.
And it's a very good restaurant.
Ooh, that sounds good. Wow, look at this. That is cool. Spoko. Okay, so we stopped at this beautiful restaurant they have at the foot of the castle.
Yeah, so it's actually not in the castle, in the courtyard. It's called Karczma Rycerska, so a night food hall. We will eat some regional specialties and we have some regional beer. For me it's non-alcoholic beer because I'm driving, and Kerry can enjoy his IPA from Jedlinka brewery.
Salud.
That is very
oh no, it's
close here.
Nastrovie. Nastrovie. I think I'm in Spain still.
Nazdrowie.
Oh, that's good. This is IPA Lord. Oh my gosh, the food has arrived and I am so excited. Take a look at this. Wow. This is Śląski Shashno, I believe. It is pork. We've got the special dumplings, some sauce. I think it's a mushroom sauce, and then of course the cabbage, special cabbage with the apple flavoring usually. And then this is Dominic's plate. There he comes.
Sorry guys, I needed to.
It just came, so looks fantastic. Yeah, so what do you have? What is your dish?
Mine is rolada. It's beef rollad.
Beef rollad.
With Silesian dumplings and young cabbage.
Wow. And this is Śląski.
These are Silesian dumplings, Grodno Śląskie. They are potato.
Kluski, yes, this is the kluski.
Yes, they are
so good.
They are potato dumplings.
How is it?
Very nice. The dumplings are chewy because you can prepare it depending on preferences to be a bit more chewy or a bit more soft. I like the chewy version, so for me they are perfect.
There we go. Here's that fantastic dumpling, the kluski. Yeah, Dominic's right. These ones are chewy, and I like them. They're not quite as soft as some of I had, but they're so good. I'm gonna try this meat dish now. Oh my gosh, look at that. You don't even need a knife. Oh, it's so soft. It's so tender. Tender, delicious, and a bit smoky. So really good. So I tried a bit of Dominic's. It's really, really nice. Great taste, great flavor. This dish I have, it has some dried fruit in it, which I didn't know, which is quite nice.
Yeah, the sauce is made with dried fruit.
This is some dried fruit here.
And it's like a regional specialty.
And then this is a dried apple. It's really tasty. So good. So we finished that fantastic lunch. Ooh, that was delicious. What do you think, Dominic? It was good, right?
Yes.
That was good.
It was very nice.
Great choice.
Yes. And so now we are looking at the picture map of a region.
Okay.
We see that is the Włodarz where we were, so that's the bunkers.
Yeah.
And we are now at Zamek Grodno.
Okay.
And here is Wielka Sowa, so the tallest peak of the Owl Mountains.
And
So
there's
actually-
the owl.
And there's an owl. So actually here, the river marks the border of the Owl Mountains and Wałbrzyskie Mountains. So we are now in Wałbrzyskie Mountains, also called the Black Mountains, so Czarne Mountains.
Okay.
So we are on the border. But we will see Owl Mountains from the tower. However, now we are going to the courtyard and look for something very interesting, the White Lady. Because Grodno Castle is a haunted castle and there are legends of a White Lady
Okay.
being seen at night going
the
around
White Lady.
around the castle. And later, when we are in the castle, I will tell you from where this legend comes.
Okay. We're gonna go look for the White Lady.
And what happened to the lady.
Is
that
she a
became-
Polish lady?
Yes, so Kasztelanka Małgorzata. So Kasztelanka, so that was the daughter of Kasztelan. Kasztelan was the ruler of the castle. It was like a title
I see.
of the ruler of the
What did
castle.
he do? Put her in the dungeon or something?
You will see.
Okay.
Don't get ahead of yourself. So now we are going to look at the courtyard.
Okay.
So
Is this where they used to hang people?
no, no. I think today now is the stage where they. So in general, there are a lot of events here, related to the history. Here you can see there's like a fire pit. You can have
I can smell the smoke.
You can do sausages
Or the
here.
wood, maybe.
And this is the stage. And from time to time, there are various events here related to history and the castle.
Fantastic.
And now we are going to look out from
For the White Lady.
For the white. So there is a
I
lady
see her.
here, but I don't think the lady is white, particularly white. She looks like a blue lady. So here we can see
The White Lady is here?
We are on top of the mountain.
Wow.
We can
Look at this
hear-
view. That is incredible.
We can hear the water down in the bottom. Of course, during the castle greatness, there will be no trees here, so they would have a very good view of surrounding area. The trees grew here relatively recently, and the castle.
Look at the
actually
view in the distance. It's incredible.
was built in the 13th century. It's believed it was built by Bolko I, who was a Piast ruler, so a Slavic ruler. So that's before Lower Silesia became part of first Bohemia, later Habsburg Empire, and later Germany.
Okay.
So that's still kind of like a remnant of the time the Slavs ruled this area. Where the river is below us, that was a border between the Polish kingdom and the Bohemian kingdom. So what is now, we can say, Czech Republic. And because this was a border region, it was very lawless. There were many bandits, and so Bolko built, and generally the Piasts built a number of castles like this on the border to guard the
From the
merchants
bandits.
from the bandits.
Ooh.
Because of course a lot of the trade went along the river, because of course it did.
Okay.
And so the castle was here. The castle was it was smaller back then. It was enlarged a few times during its history, but still it is that one of the few remaining real tangible proofs and things that are left from the Slavic history of Lower Silesia.
Cześć.
Dzień dobry, cześć.
I have 4 types of honey alcohol.
Okay.
In English, this is named
Mead.
mead.
Mead, okay.
1 not sweet and 3 are. So you can degustate all. It's free.
Okay, thank you.
He can, I can't. I'm in the
Okay.
car.
Which one is this?
This one,
Are you the master of the castle?
no, I only seller.
So, cheers. It's good. That one's sweet. Sweet.
Not sweet.
Not very sweet.
Not sweet?
That one
Just a little bit
is the
sweet.
least sweet, but
Oh, okay.
but it's still honey, so it will
And
always.
this one is red.
And this one red because of juicy. Because of juice, Kamchatska berry.
Okay.
And because this berry, the name of this meat.
That's good.
This is Ruska kokota.
Ruska kokota.
Here sunflower honey and juice Kamchatska berry.
Okay.
Another meat have raps honey.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get drunk trying all this meat.
Now Chersky, it has a lot of different spices. Cardamom, anish, cinnamon. I don't know how
Okay.
it in English.
Here we go.
So it's the same. Cardamom is cardamom.
Cardamom,
Is
perfect.
aniseed. And
Anise,
cinnamon is cinnamon.
right? Anise.
Anise.
And
It's very good.
Staropolski.
It's very good.
This,
Dziękuję bardzo.
This is
Do you make this yourself?
again.
Do you make this? You make this?
No, I only seller. This
Oh,
made
okay.
Pan Truniak, he is from East Poland.
Oh, that's good too.
This has paprika,
Whoa.
ginger, and some
Paprika
flour.
and ginger. Wow,
That's very
that's
interesting.
fantastic. It is good.
Okay.
Very good. How much? How much are the bottles?
all bottles in same cost 120 zloty
120 zloty.
or
Okay.
25 pounds British or 30 euro.
Okay.
And you are from
I'm from the U.S., but I
US.
live in Wrocław. But I have a YouTube channel, so you're going out to the masses. So if anybody wants this fantastic meat, come to the castle and see my friend. Okay.
Thank you.
Dziękuję bardzo. Thank you.
Dziękuję.
What is your name?
Stanisław.
Stanisław. Okay, I'm Kerry. Good to meet you.
Good to meet.
Thank you for the delicious tasting.
And thank you.
Okay, see you.
Dziękujemy.
Dziękuję. So, how about that? Got some delicious mead. Now I'm ready to storm the castle.
Yes. But maybe first you want to try this for size.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna put me in the stocks. And there's a cannon out front. Okay, so now we go to the castle.
Yes, now we are going inside. The first interesting thing is already here.
Okay.
That large tree. It's called Lipa Sondowa. So it's like Lipa is a type of the tree. I don't remember what it is in English. Sondowa means
Maybe an oak?
no, it's not. No, for
Okay.
sure not an oak. I will check later and send it to you.
Okay.
Maybe you can.
I'm sure someone is a botanist out there and knows what type of tree it is. Lipa Sadova. It's a big tree. A maple? No, not either.
Yeah. So, but the point of this tree is it's called Sondowa because under that tree they would the ruler would pass judgment. They would hold court cases here under this tree.
I see.
And that's why it was called Sondowa. Sond
And
means
then
a
they
court.
would hang you out back.
Yes, they would put you in the gallows.
Okay.
And that's why it's called Sondowa. Sond means a court.
Okay.
And it's a very, very, very old tree. It has 500. It's 500 years old, actually. But at one point, a lightning struck it, and it made like a huge, and the tree cracked. But they didn't
put
want,
this here, I see.
Yes, they didn't want to let the tree die because it was like tradition and everything. So they built this interesting construction here,
I see.
where they kind of like plugged in the holes in the tree,
And it's still living.
and still living. And
How
if
about
you
that?
if you look here, it's amazing. If you look here in the hole, you will see that it's completely hollow inside and still alive.
Let's see, is there a bear in there? Oh, look at that, you're inside the tree. Very cool.
Yeah. So now
I think that's where the dwarf lives.
So here it's interesting. That's like a guardhouse building, but today it was like budynek bramowy, so a gatehouse building. And today this is actually a hotel. So you can rent a room here and you can spend the night in this building. It's not that expensive. You can rent it through the castle website. So if you want to spend the night in a haunted castle,
Oh, this castle is haunted.
you can do that
Oh, because the white lady.
because of the white lady. Yes.
But the white lady is friendly, right?
No.
She's not friendly. Oh no. I see.
So now we are.
So all of you ghost hunters out there, you can come and check this place out in Poland.
This is like a original entryway.
Ooh, this is pretty.
Renaissance style.
Wow, look
It's
at that.
one of
That
the
is nice.
nicer things here. Przed bramie, so that's like a building that was like one of the gate buildings, and it's built. It was added later to a castle. It was built in the Renaissance style, and that's one of the most beautiful entrances in Lower Silesia. We can see 8 stylized ladies around, represent knightly virtues. Above we have coat of arms of various important noble families from Lower Silesia, and 2 griffons on the top flanking the gate.
Oh,
So
fantastic.
it's very
It
nice.
is beautiful.
And above it, the windows, that is a castle chapel.
Okay.
And you can host a wedding there.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to have a wedding in a haunted castle,
Well, I need to find a beautiful
You
Polish
can also go.
bride. Then I can get married here.
So now we are entering the original castle. So what we saw up till now, that were the later additions. So
Okay.
now we'll be entering the original building as was built in the Middle Ages.
Yeah, you can see it looks old.
Yeah. And here behind us is the entrance to the chapel. You can host. I think you can host your ceremonies there. Have a wedding.
Going to the chapel.
In the medieval
and I'm
haunted castle.
Gonna get married. Watch out for the white lady.
So you will see the white lady in a moment. So
Okay.
they want to see the white lady.
Oh my gosh, what is this? A torture chair?
That's a torture chair, yes.
Oh my
And
gosh.
that's a torture shoe.
What the heck? I was gonna sit on this until I saw it had spikes in it. Oh my goodness, even they had spikes for your hands. Look at this. Oh my gosh. That is not nice.
And that's a torture shoe. They would put the shoe on your feet,
Yeah?
and then they would heat up the shoe until it was red hot.
Oh.
And here's another torture chair. That's for your hands. That's for your butt. That's for your legs.
Ooh. No way. Oh, what are these here? The
So these are the antlers.
yeah, the antlers. And the skulls.
Let's come on. I will
I
show
don't
you.
know about this. This is another torture thing, right?
Yes, that's another torture thing.
Oh my gosh.
Although this is,
I didn't know they had this in Poland.
they didn't. That's actually
Oh, okay.
that's actually something that's
Sounds looks like it's from the
in
Spanish Inquisition or
So
something.
that's actually from Germany.
Yeah.
There is like a debate between scholars.
Does it have
Those-
spikes in there?
No,
They
don't-
heat it up?
I don't know.
my
But there's like this dispute between scholars if those things were real, or
What do they do with this?
or if
What do they do to you in here?
yeah, there were spikes. Originally there were spikes, so they would close you inside, and the spikes would go through your body. But the spikes were placed specifically in such places, so as not to kill you. So you would be pierced by the spikes, but you would not die, and you would be there slowly bleeding out.
No.
And there are like historic records of something like that being used on people, although some scholars think that this is not really true.
No, I've seen stuff
So,
like that
you see the white
in Spain,
lady?
I think. The white lady's here?
Yes, the white lady is here. That's the white lady.
Oh my gosh, that is it. And that's a real skeleton?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Is that gold in there?
These are coins that people throw in.
Ah, people throw coins to the...
And,
so she won't kill them,
So,
right?
I don't know. I think it's for luck. So that's Małgorzata. And
How did she end up there?
at her feet there's the head of her lover. So according to the story,
What?
Małgorzata was a daughter of Castellan of the castle,
Uh-huh.
and he wanted her to be married, and he found a suitable candidate for marriage who was like a very powerful and rich nobleman, although he was a bit older and not very pretty, and she didn't like it.
Yeah.
Unknown to her father, she was in love with a young knight that was serving in the castle.
Yeah.
And when her suitor, when the guy that was chosen by her father arrived at the castle, to marry her, Małgorzata went on a walk around the castle with him, and when they were on the walls, she pushed him down, and he fell from the walls and died on the rocks below.
Okay.
And she intended to tell everyone it's an accident, but unbeknownst to her, actually her father and other wedding guests were at that time on the tower, and they saw everything.
They saw everything. Okay.
And she, for her crime, she was sentenced to death by starvation. So she was put in a dungeon, and she was sentenced to death by starvation. But she didn't die. And they found out that it was actually her young lover, the knight, that was secretly bringing food to her. And when they find that out, they cut his head off, they threw the head inside there, and they closed the dungeon, they bricked it away, and she finally died with a
crazy story.
Of her lover.
This is crazy.
There. And supposedly now she is going around the castle as a white lady.
Yeah, I can imagine she would be angry. Wow. I don't think I've seen a real skeleton stuck in rocks before, with the head lying at its feet.
So, for full disclosure, it's not Małgorzatas skeleton. It's actually a true skeleton, but if someone knows anatomy, they will recognize that half of the skeleton is female and the other half is male. Because it's an old teaching aid from Wrocław Medical
but
University.
it's a real skeleton.
That was put there to symbolize Małgorzata. And now
oh my gosh, I feel like I entered the Middle Ages.
So now we are at the knight's room. So that was a room that could only that could only be entered by the knights, like the noble knights that would spend time here, or that would eat by this table. They would cook food at this large fireplace. That was their kitchen. It was a special device that allowed you to hang a pot of soup, for example, raise it, lower up. And there is like a special story with this room, because that was the room where only men could enter. Okay. Women could not enter here because it was a room for knights. But a dog could. So there was a special exception made for one of the dogs that could enter here where women could not. So in theory here, because the past was the worst, in theory here for those knights the dog was more important than women. And that was because there is a story that the German ruler, because it was much later than Małgorzata, the German ruler of the castle, he had a son. And the son was going daily to school in the village below. And so he would go on a horse and he would ride down to the school, and after school he would return. And one day he fainted while he was going up. And he fell down from the horse, but his leg got stuck in the reins. And he was like dangling there from the horse, head down, passed out, above the drop. And if the horse would move or bolt it or whatever, he would just plunge to his death. But the boy had a beloved dog, and the dog took the reins of the horse in his mouth and held the horse until people in the castle above saw what has happened and ran there and saved the boy. And as a reward, the dog was allowed to come here to this room to spend the time with the knights and probably eat well.
That's a special dog. So this is how the room used to look in the 1920s and 30s.
Yes, and before the war, because after usually...
And look, we have all these weapons up here. These look like halberds? Or they're just probably recreations, right?
These look like reconstructions.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I'm not even sure if they are...
Is this the original table?
Possibly, I don't know. I think some of the furniture here is
this looks
very,
pretty.
very old.
This looks pretty amazing here.
what you can see is actually what's most interesting are the walls. And you can see it here. This is the original mountain rock because the castle is built directly on the mountains, on the rocks.
Yeah, you can see that.
And so that's unusual because usually you have some kind of a basement and here the walls are built directly on the mountain, on the rocks. And you can see it also there. You also see that rock. So the rock was carved only to kind of create those flat spaces, but the rock, the mountain itself, is part of the walls. And we will see more of that as we go.
Okay.
Later.
And right here is another cannon.
Yeah, so that's a mortar, I think.
A mortar.
It's like a room.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is definitely...
Sala myśliwska, so a hunter's room. And you can see trophies of various animals that can be found.
And these are all from Poland?
Yeah, yes. And these are not only from Poland, these are all regional animals. So the animals from this region.
Oh, is that a wolverine?
No, that's a badger.
Badger. Ooh, that's a bad one. Oh, that's Bobar. I know Bobar from the internet. Bobar.
Yes.
Bobar is very famous in Poland.
Yes.
Bobar kur. Everybody knows that one.
Yeah, these are wild boars.
Look at that badger. We have something like that in Michigan, but they're a wolverine. We have a wolverine.
Wow.
Oh, that's the wild boar. Look at that. Wow. I like eating those.
Yeah, here's a fox.
Fox. That's a pheasant, isn't it? No, it's a duck.
That's a duck.
And that's a falcon. Looks like it.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think that's a pheasant, but I'm not sure.
He's got it in his mouth. That might be.
But it's a lot of dead animals.
Let's see. And that's the original castle there.
Yes. So this part of the castle collapsed already in the 19th century, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh.
However, parts of the castle were destroyed after the 30 Years' War. The most important part of the castle,
right?
The one that, who knows, maybe we are going to use. Here is.
What is that?
The toilet.
What? That's a toilet?
That's a toilet.
Oh, it just goes out there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What if someone's outside?
Well, there was quite a number of assassinations in Europe when a king would sit on something like this and someone would poke him with a hot poker.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It was one of the more popular ways to
That's
assassinate
weird.
someone.
That is weird.
So
Did they have just that one or more in the castle?
No, there's more.
Oh my gosh. Imagine that going to the bathroom like that. Oh my gosh.
And it's, of course, the mountains of the winters are severe.
Yeah.
So when there's nice and cool air blowing up your...
Yeah, that wouldn't be too good. Oh boy.
Yeah, so here that's the model of the castle.
Okay.
So here we have the model of the castle. Here we see the courtyard as it originally was. You can see where the restaurant was added later.
Yeah.
That was the gate building, which is now the hotel. And here's the entrance and the chapel building. And there were other buildings there. I think that was a bakery,
Right.
maybe. And that was added later. That was the original castle. However, that part of the tower was also added later. So not the round one, the other one. That was added later. So the castle was modified quite strongly from the time it was built. We can see the upper courtyard here. However, because much of this part is collapsed, currently one cannot go into the courtyard. In the past, you could. I was there, but for some reason this year.
Look at this guy. Wow, he looks.
This is Bernard Świdnicki.
Wow, he looks like a badass.
He was lured in Świdnica, because Świdnicki, and he was born in 1288 and died in 1326.
Okay. And what was he? A king or something?
So no, they were not kings. They were local rulers.
Okay.
Some of them were princesses from they were like rulers from the Piast dynasty.
Okay. Ooh, another wild boar.
Yes.
I bet you they ate a lot of wild boar up here. Is that the skin from the boar?
Yes.
And these were the ladies of the castle? Is that the princess?
Maybe. So all of the things you see here, this was originally in the castle. So it's part of the
These
castle.
look original, these chairs. Look at this.
These
Wow.
are part of the castle collection. However,
Incredible, those
I
chairs.
don't know if they were added here in the 19th century after the castle was abandoned and opened as a tourist attraction, or were they part of the original castle furniture when it was still a true castle?
Wow, such a great painting.
Those two ladies are two wives of one of the rulers of the castle, Maciej von Logau.
Yeah.
And on the left is Anna von Logau, and on the right is Katarzyna von Zilberstein.
Okay.
And this is the boy who...
That's saved by the dog?
Yes, that's saved by the dog, and the dog is here. That's the dog.
That's the dog. The famous dog.
That saved the boy.
Is that the jail?
No, I don't think so. The jail was where...
It's down there. There's a chute down there or something.
The jail, that was probably a well or something, I don't know. The jail was where Małgorzata was, and there was like a second torture chamber below that I was in, but now you cannot enter. Actually, there's something I really wanted to show you, that torture chamber, because when you go down there, it's like a true dungeon, and the ceiling is full of spiders. And these are the most venomous spiders in Poland. They are called sieciarz jaskiniowy.
We couldn't see them?
No. And they are the most...
I wanted to check out the spiders, guys.
This castle and this torture chamber is one of the only places in Poland where the spider survives. And it's like the place where it thrives. Apart from here, this castle, it's very hard to find the spider.
Wow.
That's weird. Here we have another...
that would have been creepy.
This is called sala mokra, or the wet room.
Yeah.
And it's wet because here, as you can see, we have again the mountain. Right? That's the original mountain rock.
That's crazy.
And the interesting thing is that when it's going to rain, water starts to come out of this rock. And sometimes there's so much water that they really have trouble how to contain it in this room. And no one knows why that happens. So scientists, as for now, fail to explain why this phenomenon, why it happens that water comes from this wall. No one knows. So, but that's why it's called the wet room.
So now we're going up another floor.
Yeah. And here, actually, at the bottom of the tower, as we go up, we can actually see some of the older parts of the castle.
Yeah, this is amazing. What a great day. Seeing all of these amazing things about Poland. Oh my gosh, it goes up even higher. Is that the tower?
Yes.
Is that the tower?
This is the tower, and we are going up.
So we're climbing up the tower. Take a look at this. We've already gone up a couple flights. We're quite high now. I just reached the top and it is amazing. Absolutely breathtaking. Look at these views. Look at these views of Poland. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely gorgeous.
So on the left, so this is here we can see the castle, the lower courtyard, the chapel, the entrance.
But look at the beauty of the nature. Such beauty.
On the left, that's our mountains.
This is the Owl Mountains here.
Yes, and there's church quite a bit there.
We're up as high as the mountain. This is incredible.
Yes, that now you see why the castle was built here, right? Because it provides a great view of the surrounding area, and of course there's a river running down there.
Can you see the river?
There's a river Bystrzyca here. You can see there's a
over here
Bystrzyca
we can
lake.
see.
There's like a lake resort there.
This is
Quite
incredible.
And a lot of trade was going along the river, so that's why the castle was built here to guard this trade.
This is breathtaking. There's a bird flying by. We're bird eye level.
Here we see a part of the castle that's in ruins. Some of it was destroyed already during the 30 Years' War. Some of it collapsed when the castle was abandoned. Down below you can see that curtain wall, so the second wall that was built in 1567, I think. So that's that wall there,
right
among the trees. And so it's easy to see in various parts of the castle as it was expanded and built. Of course, originally the trees would not be here, because sometimes people come here and are like very surprised why they built the castle in the middle of the forest. Well, the forest is much newer than the castle. Originally there would not be so many trees here, and they would have a very in fact, when building the castle they would remove all the trees so that the attackers could not hide behind the trees when attacking the castle, so they would have a very good view around everywhere to see if something bad is happening, to be able to react, or if an attacker
obviously. It's just breathtaking, guys. Look at that behind me. That is awesome. It's worth the climb. It's not too bad. Takes about 5 minutes to climb up here, but it's not too bad. We got to see so many things today, and this castle is just the cherry on top. We had a great meal, and we also went to Project Orisay. That was in the last video.
I think it's one of my favorite areas of Lower Silesia. It's just so peaceful and calm, and on the other hand there's so much history here, and you can kind of feel it. Actually, Świdnica there between the mountains, there's Wałbrzych not so far. So here you are in a very remote place, yet not so far from civilization to make it inconvenient. It's very beautiful. There's a lot of things to see, a lot of places to hike, and we didn't even scratch all the things that we can see in our mountain.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. Dziękuję bardzo. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Dominic.
My pleasure.
Take care, everyone.